Meyson. Time to get up.
What time is it?
9.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why don't you try this?
Why didn't I go home?
You're a little difficult. Passed out on my couch.
Is there anything I should remember?
Don't worry, I prefer you when you're conscious. Nothing happened, believe me.
I do, Julia. When do you think Victoria will?
Yes, I'll hold. Oh, sweetheart, Chip, I'll be there in a minute. Mommy is calling Daddy. We gotta bring him some nice, clean clothes because he spent last night at the office. Yeah, hi, Sally. Listen, may I speak with Meyson, please? He's not. Well, I thought he was spending the night at the office. Oh, no, that's okay, thanks. Thanks anyway. Oh, Meyson, where the hell are you? What happened yesterday? I saw Pamela in the court. It was like probably my greatest fear coming true.
There is nothing that you have to be afraid of, certainly not Pamela. She was part of my past. You are the present. You're my future. My life.
Hey, this isn't multiple choice. You have to actually remember this.
I know, I'm trying, Keith.
Well, try harder. We have to know the exact date when Pamela Capwell Conrad went from rags to riches.
Rags, that's it! That's it!
What?
Well, that's the name of the boutique that I discovered the day that I realized Pamela had tapped into some serious money. Voila!
What?
Well, this is the sales receipt. These are the things I bought that day. Ooh, look at how much that is.
Ooh, look at the date.
October 21st.
And that is the exact date when Pamela came into all this money?
Hi. But I don't know why you're so hot to know.
You will.
Look at this beauty.
I am.
You are such... I'm talking about this windsurfing here. Look at that thing.
Oh. Yeah, it's great. Well, what's the difference between this one and the one you've got at home?
Well, it's kind of like the difference between a Lamborghini and a VW Bug.
Oh.
Oh, since when you've been so interested about windsurfing?
Well, if this is something you're interested in, I want to know about it, too. Hey, why don't you teach me how to windsurf? Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Me and you in a sexy little string bikini, huh? I think I could be persuaded.
Great! Well, let's go. Surf's up,
Not now, babes.
Why not?
I've actually got to go check up on Mom. Pamela's little surprise testimony on the witness stand yesterday kind of got her all upset. I want to see how she's doing.
Oh, I bet.
So I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, can I borrow this?
Well, sure, why?
Well, if this is a sport you're interested in, I want to know all about it.
Yeah, well, remind me to tell you about the sport I am really interested in, young lady.
I'd like to hear all about that.
Real soon.
You know, you are a tough one to keep up with. Of course, that's what I always loved about you.
What's that, TJ?
Well, I could use your wisdom, your expertise, your uncanny sense of style.
Please, I'm underwhelmed.
It was worth a try.
So what do you really want?
I really want someone to help me look for my new digs.
What's wrong with your old dig?
My old digs are in Tahoe.
I know.
Well, the way I see it, Santa Barbara's my future.
Okay.
Come on, will you? You can help me look for the stuff. I mean, you know more than I do about it. Save me a lot of legwork.
And save you a lot of body work, too. On your van.
Oh, thank you.
If you move in here, I can guarantee your van's going to be stripped in 30 seconds.
Well, okay. How about this one right here?
Which one?
Rustic cottage overlooking the sea.
Fine. If you got a set of binoculars. This is at least a half an hour away from the ocean.
Well, you see? Now you know why I need you? Huh?
Okay, look. I'll make you a deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help you find a place to live if you help me pick out a windsurf board for Ted.
Teddy Boy's a windsurfer, huh?
Yeah, he's a windsurfer, so what about it?
Well, nothing. I'm very impressed.
Good. We got a deal?
Yeah. I never could resist that beautiful smile of yours. Shall we go?
All right.
The least you could do is help me clean up this mess.
I'm thinking.
Is that what you call it?
Who could have given Pamela all that money? And more important, why?
Well, if I had to bet my money, if I had any money, I'd place it on C.C. Capwell. I mean, who else has that much access to that much cash?
What about Eden? What about Meyson?
It just seems to me that when something's rotten in Santa Barbara, it always spells out C.C. Capwell.
You have a point there. But then, how can we be sure, dear?
I could always ask him.
Are you actually brain dead? I have an idea.
Hello. Is this Santa Barbara Harbor Bank? Yes, well, my name is Fiona Worcestershire, and I'm calling for Mr. C.C. Capwell. You see, his private secretary is on holiday, and
Balancing.
And I need to get an update on Mr. Capwell's accounts. You see, we're making some estimated accounting for tax purposes, and what I really need to know... Why am I calling?
Just because you forgot the name of the officer that he usually works for.
And, excuse me, I'm so sorry. But I need to know the name of the bank officer that handles Mr. Capwell's accounts. Oh, splendid. Oh, thank you. You've been most helpful. Cheerio.
Who was that, Shakespeare or Eliza Doolittle? Are you kidding me?
I don't know, but do you want the name or not?
An American, please.
Okay, it's Jerry Presser.
That's brilliant, darling. Now on to plan B.
These used to be your favorite.
They still are. You never forget anything, do you, Alex? Come in.
I can't believe it. I still, I really can't believe that you're alive. And the witness that everyone's been looking for.
I waited all these years to see my daughter. Instead, I saw her murderer.
Are you sure?
I'm sure in my heart. Why, Alex? Why did she have to die?
I don't know. But I suppose with your description, the police will find the right man and we'll have all the answers.
I don't think so.
Why?
Because I couldn't be sure I'd recognize him again. It was very dark at the Laser Palace. Besides, he had his face in the shadows. Of course, knowing what I know now, I'd have taken a better look at him.
What a waste, what a tragedy. You see, you didn't know Elena. She was really an extraordinary woman. I'm sorry that it took such a tragedy for us to meet again.
So am I. So am I. Tell me about Elena.
First, tell me why you've come back to Santa Barbara.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Daddy's gonna sing you a lullaby. If that lullaby... I run out of words.
Oh, she won't make them up. She won't know the difference.
Hush, little baby, don't you yell. Daddy's hungover and he feels like hell. You can jump in any time.
I'm going to get the briefcase from the car so we can go over the testimony.
Don't you want some company?
No.
Okay, we'll go over here. We'll make a phone call, okay? Julia. I have to call Victoria, and I think I'm going to fib a little bit.
Okay.
Hi, we're on hold right now, but if you want to leave a message, we'll get back to you just as soon as we can. Thanks.
Hi, Victoria. It's me. I'm sorry I didn't make it home last night, but I was so tired. I just conked out at the office. I'll try to reach you later. Okay.
Don't bother.
Mason.
Oh, what a charming domestic scene. Let's take a picture and put it on a Christmas card.
Hello, this is Jerry Presser. I want to talk to C.C. Capwell, please. Hello, C.C. Listen, I'm sorry, but I guess I got my first winter cold. I sound like Froggy the Gremlin.
Well, what can I do for you, Jerry?
Well, you see, I was going over last month's statement, and I have this unmarked withdrawal for $100,000. Ring any bells?
Oh, yeah. You can put it under personal expenses.
Could you be more specific, please?
Well, sure. In financial terms, Jerry, it's being used to liquidate our disgusting slime bucket of a DA, Keith Timmons.
You're joshing, surely.
No, I'm not joshing. Oh, and Keith, Jerry Press's real name is Geraldine.
What did he say?
Jerry's a girl.
Well, how was I supposed to know? I mean, how many women do you know named Jerry? Don't answer that.
Damn. Why can't the course of trickery and chicanery run more smoothly?
What a stupid man he is.
Dad, you see Mom?
Yes, she's upstairs in bed still, I think.
Oh.
We didn't sleep too well last night, neither one of us.
Dad, I'm worried about her. I saw her yesterday after the court, and she was really upset. In fact, I have never seen her...
I know. She'll get past this. I'll help her, believe me.
She doesn't have anything to worry about, does she? Oh, I mean, I know you and Pamela loved each other once. You guys had a kid together, Meyson. I mean, you know, is it possible that there's still kind of some feelings there?
Absolutely not. I married your mother over Pamela 25 years ago. I'd do the same thing right now.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks.
Look, son, I hate what Pamela's presence is doing to your mother, but if she can clear Cruz of killing Elena, it's worthwhile bearing with her for a while, I think.
Well, I hope this trial's over soon.
Me too. And as soon as it is, that woman will get out of this town and out of our lives. In the meantime, there's nothing Pamela can do to tear away any part of this family.
I wonder. I hope you're right.
When the doctors told me I had only weeks to live, I had to reach out for Elena.
She lived her whole life without you. Why? Why couldn't you just leave well enough alone?
Because I thought I was dying. She was my only daughter. Also, I thought she had the right to know that C.C. Capwell was her father.
I was her father. I raised her. And I loved her.
I'm sorry, Alex. I thought it was for the best.
And what you did was give her information that contributed to her death. She was obsessed with C.C.'s rejection of her.
Well, I didn't know that.
You didn't know anything about her. You lost your claim to her. You lost your claim when you left her with me and you ran off with Conrad.
I never stopped thinking about her.
You weren't here. And when you did come, it was too damn late.
I wanted to come back. I would have come back sooner.
Oh, sure. But you had to get married first. And then, of course, you got sick and...
Oh, don't be so judgmental, Alex. Do you know what it's like in the charity ward at Bellevue?
Oh, please.
Well, it's not very pretty. First they put you in a straitjacket, then they pump you full of drugs, so full that every day runs into another, like watercolors in the rain. Then in between hallucinations, some other patient in the ward stole the locket I was wearing that CC had given me with the pictures of my sons in it. I had nothing left of my children, nothing.
That's when you decided to reach out to Elena?
Yes. When she first wrote to me that she wanted me to come to Santa Barbara, it gave me a reason to go on living. I circled the date we were supposed to meet in red on 3 different calendars.
Why do you think she chose the Laser Palace?
I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that I wanted so much to know her. I still want to know her, Alex. You can help me. Please. Please tell me everything you can.
Elena was beautiful. She was just as beautiful as you are. She had soft chestnut brown hair. And she combed it every night when she was little. She would comb it 100 times, she would say, so that it would shine. And she was... Oh, Pamela, she was brilliant. She was strong-willed, she was centered, and she was obsessive. There was an intensity about her that sometimes frightened me. She was obsessed with Cruz, with her whole vendetta about getting even with the Capwells. And she lived on a very dangerous edge, Pamela.
Why couldn't you help her?
She could no longer accept what I had to offer.
Why not?
Look, all I can tell you is that when you told her that CC was her father, something inside of her snapped. She felt that her mother abandoned her, that she had been disclaimed by her father. She blamed herself.
She had nothing to do with it.
Of course she had nothing to do with it, Pamela, but it hurt. She felt that she was wrong, that something terrible was wrong with her. The 2 most important people in her life turned their backs on her. And it became a self-fulfilling prophecy.
When you saw it was happening, why couldn't you save her?
Oh, dear God, I tried. I tried to reason with her. I sent her to a psychiatrist. I think she went only to please me. But she was very good, Pamela. She was very good at hiding her true feelings. And I think that I didn't want to face that she was seriously disturbed. In the end, it was undeniable. It was all too late.
Julia, we have to settle this issue if we want to maintain our friendship.
How do you get a regurgitation out of your tie?
Mason, shut up! I'm talking to Julia.
Don't you think we should include Meyson in this conversation, considering he...
No, because he's what we are arguing about.
Thanks a lot. Well, I'd love to stay here and be ignored, but I've got a lot of work to do on Cruz's case.
I'll be with you shortly.
Okay, now that he's gone, we can get down to the truth.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Julia, admit it. You've been using Cruz's case to get closer to Meyson.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Nothing is the matter with me. I am quite clear. I have just come here and found out that my husband spent the night with his daughter's mother. It's sort of like, no, listen to me. It's sort of like a ménage à trois, but we're dealing with babies right here, so it's like a ménage à five. How do you say 5 in French?
Victoria!
It's like 5 people.
Nothing happened between Meyson and I last night. Nothing will happen any night or any day in the future.
Are you through?
No. I want you to stop jumping to conclusions. There's a perfectly logical explanation, and sex had nothing to do with it.
Oh, right. You fed him milk and cookies when he came over here.
Mason slept on the couch last night because he wasn't in any shape to drive home. You couldn't come pick him up because you were out on a date with your director. Is that clear?
Look, if Mason was so innocent, why was he compelled to lie?
Maybe he was afraid that you would misinterpret it, and he was obviously right.
You know, Julia, look, we gotta really start being honest with each other and above board about everything. I mean, everything.
Fine, we will be above board about everything, Victoria. Why don't you tell me what you were doing playing kissy face with Mr. Stock last night?
Lionel, look at this reflection. I mean, we could be in daytime commercials.
I don't think you're quite the American average housewife's type, Pearl. You know what I mean?
Who are you kidding? The ladies, they go nuts for the earring. And I had mine before. Bruce Willis.
Let's hope the prospective buyer goes nuts for this place.
Too late for breakfast?
No, of course not. Here. Hey.
Thank you.
You even got your flowers.
Oh, what's up? Hey.
How are you?
You know something I've been worrying about you? I know how difficult it must be with having Pamela contend with as well as everything else.
Yeah, well, I have to say yesterday was not the best day of my life.
Mom, you gotta look on the bright side of things. Yeah, Pamela's testimony is gonna get Cruz cleared, then you'll be able to plan that big wedding for Cruz and Eden.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's get Kelly and Jeffrey married first.
Yeah. Is Pamela going to stay on for Jeffrey's wedding?
Oh, my God, I hope not.
Well, he is her son.
Yeah, well, I'm trying not to hold that against him.
Well, I'm sure Mason won't be too anxious to see his mother. I'm sorry.
Please, it's all right. I mean, I'm facing reality here. If she's going to be around for a while, I'm going to deal with it.
Hello, Pearl.
Gina.
Oh, what's a hot-shot detective like you doing wiping down the bar? I thought wiping out crime was more your style.
I'm checking for fingerprints. Special new cloth.
Really?
Picks up everything.
Really? You're such a good detective. I mean, you probably even have the inside scoop on Pamela. You probably know what kind of a deal she cut with CC, don't you?
Well, if I do, I sure as heck ain't gonna tell you.
Mom, I can feel the tension between you and Dad. I'm still thinking you can cut it with a knife ever since that woman came to town.
At least I know what my problem is now. I know who the enemy is. That's half the battle.
Well, what's the other half?
The other half is my father and I having trust with each other. It's real important.
I know what that's all about.
Don't worry, baby. We're going to be all right.
I just want you and Dad to have some smooth sailing after all you guys been through.
We'll be fine. We'll have our second honeymoon pretty soon.
Third.
Third? Oh, who's counting when it's so much fun? As soon as she leaves town.
Hi. Oh, Sophia, Ted.
Would you go away, please?
Look, I know I'm not your favorite person.
Would you please go away?
Well, I think that compared to Cece's first wife, Pamela, I'm actually a saint, though.
Then get back on your pedestal and leave us alone.
I mean, maybe I left Cece with a few good laughs as a good memory, but, well, Pamela gave him a son. In his own flesh and blood, her own flesh and blood. Don't you think a bond like that's just about impossible to sever?
I just lost my appetite. Let's go.
No, that's not necessary, Mom. Oh, you want to give me a little hand here?
So I was just thinking she's probably going to be around for a while, and you probably... Wait, what are you guys doing? Stop, put me down. Put me down this minute.
Ding dong, justice calling.
Look, I don't have to see you until quarter
Oh, but you should, darling. You really should. Mason, you can come out.
Very funny.
Oh, well, gee, you can tell them for me, okay?
What?
Well, it seems that we have evidence that you've been playing hide and seek with your last witness for a while before you put her on the stand.
That's impossible. Besides, what difference would it make? We didn't know about Pamela Capwell because we just found her ourselves.
I'll leave you with two consonants, CC.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Contempt of court.
Get out of my house. Out, 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 you scum.
Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Do you want me to make you some tea?
Oh, thank you. I'm fine. Stop fussing, Mason.
If you're fine, why did you pass out in court yesterday? Wish I didn't have to put you back on the stand.
It's all right. I'm fine now. Besides, I want to help your friend Cruz and your sister, Eden. I know what it's like to love that much. Mason, why do you look so worried?
I just bet my bottom dollar that Keith Timmons is doing everything he can to discredit you as a witness right now. Are you being completely honest with me, Mother? Do you swear that the first time you laid eyes on Dad was in that courtroom yesterday?
I swear to you, darling. The last time I saw Cece was over 25 years ago. It's me, Pamela.
You're not supposed to be alive. You jumped off a bridge into the East River. You're supposed to be dead.
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
And this is the one place you're not supposed to be. We made a pact, remember?
It was a long time ago. No one will remember.
I remember.
Who's were such a warrior?
How much will it take to get you out of this town? 25,000? 50? 100,000?
Did you see the bathroom in that place? It was disgusting.
No, I did see the kitchen, though. Plenty of cold running water.
The water was running in from the roof.
Yeah, but the water bugs really liked it.
It's unbelievable. That place was a total dump. I can't believe the price they were asking.
Where do they get off asking that much money anyway?
I don't know. Oh, TJ, stop. That's a turn. Oh.
Talk to you about the case.
Oh, well, how nice, how nice. I thought you and Julia had everything under control.
Well, we're a little worried about what Keith may be up to. Do we have any aspirin?
Oh, you know, I have got the perfect cure for a hangover. I'm going to make you a drink.
That'd be great, thanks.
Yeah. So, what is Keith up to?
Well, I'm sure he's trying to discredit my mother as a witness. You know how he is.
Oh, yeah, I sure do.
I'm afraid he's going to find something that'll blow us right out of the water. Without my mother's testimony, we could be in deep trouble.
Yeah. Well, you know how conniving Keith is, but you and Julia are much smarter than he is anyway. So, you want Tabasco?
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Put this in here first.
You're certainly in a better mood than you were this morning.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? Julia explained everything to me. So I'm not upset anymore.
Well, I'm glad. You're handling it awfully well.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Huh.
I'm proud of you.
Look, Sophia, I know you've got good cause to be angry with me. I have been inconsiderate and I have been insensitive. And
I can't argue with you there.
But I do need you. Please, forgive me.
Have I ever been able to refuse you?
Well, yes, there was that one time when you had a headache and you were talking...
Never. That never would have happened. No more secrets.
No more secrets on my honor.
And baby, don't ever shut me out again, okay? That's the worst part of it.
I promise you.
Oh, stay right there. I'm coming back. Right there. What do you want?
I want to speak to CC.
And this, obviously, is the bar.
Do you mind if I get up on there? Well, whatever you're into. Well, this is where my ladies are gonna strut their stuff. I gotta make sure it's strong enough to support Big Bertha.
Big Bertha?
She's my top strip act at the Sensation Club in Venice. There's a lot of woman for your money.
I'm sorry. I don't think you understand. I'm not going to turn Johnny's into a strip joint.
No, it's okay. I checked the zone.
Oh, it's not that. You see, we have, I don't know, a lot of wonderful memories in this place. I want to keep them preserved.
Well, fine. Don't sell the place. Only next time, don't waste my morning.
So, do you want me to call the real estate agent and take this place back off the market?
No. I promised Brick that I'd sell the place.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. Don't bend yourself out of shape. That's the main thing. There's going to be a buyer that's going to come through here. He's going to appreciate the place just for what it is, I promise you.
Keep talking, will you, Prill? Maybe you'll convince me.
All right. We've seen all the wrong guys first. How's that? That's all.
Yeah. Can you imagine Johnny's being turned into a video arcade?
What?
Remember last week the guy at his art show?
Art? That wasn't art. That was crapola, and that guy was from China.
There's going to be somebody. He'll come right through the door, and he'll make a perfect fit for this place.
You want more ketchup?
No, that's great. TJ, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You really hurt. TJ, I just want to say thank you very much for shielding Laken in that crash, because if you hadn't, she, I don't know, probably would have been in worse shape than you are.
Yeah, well, better her than me, right? Just kidding.
Whoops.
Good.
Oh.
That was lovely. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's really lovely. But next time we do in the mouth?
Yeah.
Ow. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It hurts to laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hey, look, where are those pain pills the doctor gave you?
They're in my pocket.
This pocket?
Yeah. No ketchup, I hope.
Sorry. Look, you should really take one of these.
No, I can't.
You're in bad shape.
Those things whack me out. I gotta look for a place to sleep. The van was a total wreck. I got nowhere to go.
Hey, why don't you stay at my father's house? He's got lots of room.
No, I think I'll pass on that. I remember how your dad feels about me, and I can't exactly defend myself in the condition I'm in right now.
TJ, my dad doesn't hate you. Not exactly. Well, I know. Why doesn't he just spend the night with us? Just for one night. We'll think of something in the morning.
Well, what about TJ's privacy?
Ted,
You know?
we'll give him our bedroom. It's the least we can do. The man saved my life.
Okay. All right. One day.
Now, you guys are sure about this? Because I'm about to say yes.
Well, unless you want me to make some phone calls, and I can find you your own place.
No. There's no rush. So, now that that's said, can I have one of those pain pills?
Ted, can you get the check? I want to get TJ home to bed.
Have you lost your mind?
Too much Tabasco, darling.
Damn it, I've had it.
You've had it. Who do you think stayed up all night wondering whose bed her husband was in?
I got drunk and passed out. In case you haven't noticed, my stress level's been at kind of an all-time high lately. I'm trying to defend a man without a shred of real evidence. My mother, whom I had supposed dead, turns up in town and just happens to be a key witness in the case. And if that wasn't enough, my wife abandons me and my infant son for the silver screen, which just happens to be a bit tarnished.
Shut up!
And just when I need her emotional support and could really use it, I find out I'm married to Dr. Jekyll and Ms. Hyde.
Hello. Victoria, I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to talk to Meyson.
Oh, he's right here. Hold
about
on.
the case.
It's Julia. It's for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Keith was here. He claims that we withheld disclosure that your mother was our witness, and he's going to make something of it.
Do you believe him?
I think he's bluffing, but I can't be absolutely sure. What do you think we should do?
I think we should stick to our original story. She was a last-minute witness.
Okay.
And wouldn't hurt to pray.
Did she say what she wants?
Sure, she wants to talk to you.
All right. What do you want, Pamela?
Oh, I see you've still got Aunt Agnes's vase. How sweet. She gave it us as a wedding present. Do you remember? Do you remember all the other gifts we were sent?
You didn't come here for a trip down memory lane. What do you want?
It's a private matter. I'll wait for you upstairs.
Thank you, darling. How dare you come to my house? What the hell do you want?
We still have an account to settle.
What is that?
You paid me $100,000 to leave Santa Barbara. But since I'm still here, I thought I ought to pay you back. I don't have all the money.
I don't give a damn. Take whatever money you have and buy yourself a one-way ticket out of here, a long way from here. Just get out of Santa Barbara.
But not yet.
Pamela, my dear, do you have any idea what your presence is doing to my wife?
I don't give a damn about Sophia's feelings. She never gave a damn about mine.
You will leave after the trial now, won't you?
No. When I thought I was dying, I resigned myself to the fact I would never see any of my children again. But now that I'm well again, I have no intention of losing the 2 children I've still got. There is no way, Cece, you will ever separate me from my sons again. No way.
What are you doing?
Rubbing your shoulders. Oh, you're so tense.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to wearing Bloody Marys.
Oh, darling, I'm sorry I threw that drink at you. But, you know, they say that jealousy is a sign of love. I wouldn't have done it unless I loved you so much.
Spare me the pop psychology, huh?
You know, sweetheart, I hate fighting with you, but, you know, making up is so much fun.
Victoria.
What? What's wrong?
I'm not a light switch, Victoria. Can't turn my feelings on and off like you can.
You know, no matter what I do, it's always wrong, Mason.
I can't believe you. We've gone an hour, and you bought all that stuff?
I know. I couldn't help myself. I had to do something to cheer myself up after Pearl and Ted threw me out of Johnny's. What do you think? Want to tickle my fancy?
No, I'm working.
You know, all work and no play makes Keith a dull boy.
Remember that time that we arranged a little transfer from Cece's account into yours?
Of course. It's one of my fondest memories.
I was wondering if I could get back into his account and see that there was a large unaccounted for withdrawal.
Okay, forget it. I mean, I'm sure he's changed the access code by now.
Well, we got in before. Maybe we can get in again. Bingo!
Oh, there it is.
Right, okay.
Oh, wait. It's right there.
That's $100,000? 100,000 clams he paid out for lilacs? What, is he starting a perfume store?
That's it.
What?
Pamela's is crazy about lilacs. Lilac perfume, lilac stationery, lilac towels, lilac everything. I'm sure this money was earmarked for Pamela. This proves it.
So he bribed her to testify? Oh, how is he going to squirm out of this one? I love it.
I really
love it. Yes, I am. Give me your bowl. We're going to celebrate tonight, darling.
Here I come. So, what do you want to play this time?
I don't know. What do you think? The Decline of the Capwells?
Please, spare me the poor Pamela routine. I'm not buying.
I'm telling the truth.
Just like you told the truth when you said you jumped off a bridge into a river.
What would it take to make you believe me? Police files, medical report?
Frankly, I don't give a damn. All I want to know is what the hell do you want here? Well, tell me, damn it.
I don't think you want to hit me. Because we both remember what happened the other time you lost your temper. Don't we, CC?
Coming up next, Phil Donahue faces his toughest guest yet, his wife. And she'll share center stage with one of the greenest stars in television. Stay tuned as Marlo Thomas, Kermit the Frog, and his Muppet friends team up for a family affair. It's all from Marlo's new book, Free to Be a Family. And they'll show you how to deal with everything from love and anger to sibling rivalry and peer pressure. A warm-hearted and humorous look at family relationships with Marlo Thomas and the Muppets. All coming up next on...